Hey, Sean did mine with another video. This time it's why is it that some people don't succeed? And there is a couple of reasons, and I'm gonna just go through a list of a few examples of why some people don't and will not until they change certain things about them. One is they don't understand the value of time. People just there's some people that will just put off everything for tomorrow, for a later day, for when they feel better. Some people just gonna have all kind of excuses for why they haven't put in motion those things that they're thinking about. Some people just, some people, I hate to say, some people just plain lazy. They just want to, some people love the idea of success and getting, a lot of money and all these things. But when a blueprint is put in front of them, they'll look at it and then say, no, it's too much. It's too much work. I'll just settle for, what I got going on now. I'll get there in time, and that's a foolish mindset. Another thing is, a lot of people are interested in doing things that doesn't, exactly align with what it is that they're truly interested in, truly passionate about. You can have somebody that, for a fact, they're interested in health and wellness, or the list goes on. Everyone's goal for what it is that they want out of life is differently, but some people get easily sidetracked because they're trying to support a friend, they're trying to support someone else. Somebody pitched something else to them that sound like that could be easier for them to make money doing, so they're gonna put off their own personal plan, personal goal, to chase after that. And that's when you're not being true and real to yourself, you won't ever get success in anything that you're doing because people won't see through that. Some people never step up to the plate. They always the last one. Always an excuse. I'm not good at this. This not my thing. All these different excuses. No matter what it is, you can put an opportunity in front of them that is something that they're truly interested in, but out of fear of failure, they'll turn it down, or say, I'm not the person. I can refer you to this person because this person I think will be better. Some people give out the opportunities, the callings that God put on them, the plan for their life. They give it to someone else because they limit their own self and think that they don't have what it takes to fulfill that dream that they have. Everybody in this world is put on the world for some reason. Everybody have a passion. Everybody have something it is that they truly love to do, but they're not doing it for the simple fact that it's uncertain. They're too uncertain, too lazy, don't do enough research about how to go about bringing that dream to life. And some people just spend their whole life settling for that. Another thing, self-imposed limitations. A lot of people just have an excuse for everything. I watched somebody else do this and they didn't succeed, so I'm not going to mess with it because some tell me that the same thing is going to happen to me. And, all these, bunch of excuses about why they're not doing what they know that they need to do. Until a person get out of that mindset of limiting themselves mentally, you can't, bring anything into this life physically. If you got a business, you got an idea that you're trying to get off the ground, until you get in that mindset of saying, I'm stopping at nothing to find out how to bring this to life, you never will. The next person is going to come out with that same idea that you thought about, and they're gonna go off and make millions of dollars. You're gonna sit back on TV or whatever internet, and look at that invention, that creation, and feel like a complete idiot. It's like that could be you, but at the same time, just because someone else made something similar to, or an industry that you are interested in and already found success doesn't mean there's not room for you. Whatever it is that someone else made, you can make the same thing. Some people may be just attracted to you because they like your presentation, they like your personality better. So, even though somebody else is already successful in something like that, um, don't let that, stop you from going after it. You know, some people, again, procrastinators. You got the excuses, then you got the procrastinators. The procrastinators are the one that has things in motion, but they just keep putting it off. It's people that you need to be talking to, people that's inquiring for stuff from you, and you just keep on. I'll talk to them tomorrow. I'm not feeling it today, and just keep on. Next thing you know, those potential clients, those potential business partners, those potential business opportunities, those potential raise, that potential career opportunity is gonna go to the next person that's ready to go. A lot of times in life, you don't necessarily need the skills to do a specific thing. Some people just attracted to you for whatever reason that they are, and it's like sometimes it's not up to you to try to sit back and figure out why this person attracted you. You just gotta jump and you just gotta go for whatever it is at that opportunity at the time. Sometimes it sounds like you can be thinking, it sounds like a good idea. I don't know how to if I'm gonna be a good fit, but just take it anyway. Sometimes people want you to jump out, but as soon as you take that first step, they gonna have a blueprint, the framework, everything to get you started and on your way. Another thing, some people can't face adversity. They too worried about what their friends, family members, everybody else think about how things would look. I want to start a business, but I wonder how my friends going to treat me if I put this idea out, and that kind of thinking stops people from doing a lot of things that they could do. It's a lot of opportunities that you ignore because you didn't want to look like, you doing better, or you got more things going on than somebody else, or you're afraid to. A lot of people are afraid to change their circles for whatever reason. Sometimes the people that you hang with every day, for a fact they not really going anywhere based on the conversation that you have, based on how they've been moving, all their life. Some people, you just gonna have to outgrow and get with those that are making moves so that you can take your life to your next level. And then, lastly, some people too apathetic, too soft, too neutral, not opinionated. For a fact, what you're interested in. You might have did some research on about how to bring this thing to life, but you could be up for a raise. You could be sitting in a meeting somewhere, and because you just sat there and went with the flow of what everybody else is talking about, you lost your chance to speak your mind, to grab the attention of the person that's in position to take you to your next level. Those people that are pushovers, they just miss out on opportunity naturally. The people that are out there hunting, that are out there on a hunt, that's putting their face out. You might not have the best personality, you might not have to be the best, had the best skills, had the best. People. Some people just attracted naturally to people that are ambitious. They don't know nothing else about you, but the only thing they know from what they see is that you are an ambitious person. They'll start a conversation with you to see what it is that you're trying to do, and that person may have the answer to get you where you're trying to go, to get your idea off the ground, to get your business started, to get this, to get that. Don't be a pushover in this life, because when you become a pushover, you're gonna live a life where you haven't accomplished anything, and that's a bad thing. That's a bad way to live. Before you leave this earth, make sure you left an impact some kind of way. Make sure you did everything that you set out to do in your life. When it's your time to go, be that person that I'm ready to go. I did everything I said. There's nothing else I can think of that I want to do. And I hope you learned something from the video. Sean D. Myers, Failureisfiction, and I'm out.